Someone told me on my way in that I look like what would happen if Larry Bird and Amy Schumer reproduced. For me. This year has been a lot of fun. I live in Los Angeles, so, fires started the year. And then 2 months in the beginning of the year, I served on jury duty. You guys, 2 months. Yeah, I'm going to share something with you, okay, that I wish someone had shared with me. This is the secret. When you receive a jury summons, no, you didn't. Just throw it out. Turns out they won't know. Anybody in here ever received a jury summons? What did I just say? No, you didn't. I recently got LASIK, which I'm so excited about. I don't love doctors. I especially hate the eye doctor. I feel like I'm always the one doing most of the work. I hate the lens test. If you guys aren't familiar with that, they flip through a series of lenses, ask you which one is better to get a better sense for your prescription, right? I have never been more stressed over a test for which I'm the only person that has the answers. And it starts out relatively simple, too. She's like, which one's better, 1 or 2? 1. 3 or 4? 4. 1 or 2? 2? Suddenly I'm guessing. She's like, 3 or 4? 3 or 4? 3 or 4? Isn't this your job? So at the end of it, she leaves the room, and I'm stressed out, you guys, because there's a 50-50 chance I pass this test, but if I fail, I don't see. So it's kind of important. She comes back with my prescription. I put in my sample contacts. I see perfectly. And I turn to her, and I'm like, you didn't use any of my answers. And then they always ask about family history. Is there any history in your family of eye disease? I don't know, probably. Now I have to be the one at Thanksgiving like, hey everyone, time to check in. How's everybody's eye health? So I gather information, I go back, and I'm like, well, my Uncle Joe has cataracts. He's like, okay, your mom or dad's side? My dad's side. So your dad's brother, his brother-in-law. So he's not a blood relative. Uncle Joe is family, how dare you? My favorite part, though, is at the end when they ask how you would like to pay for today's visit. I'm like, how would you like to pay for today's visit? Like, I did all the work back there. Like, I would like to pay in baked goods. Like, no, we only accept cash or credit. Well, you should have led with that. Please accept these freshly made cookies I baked this morning. Hope you learned from this exchange. No, I do. I live in Los Angeles. I've been there 9 years now, you guys. I think tomorrow is my 9-year anniversary in Los Angeles. Thank you. I know, it's horrible. It's fine. Oh, okay. We good? Everybody good? Just interrupting my set. So I'm going to start from the top. So, no, LA for 9 years. I am originally from the Midwest. Obviously, look at me. Yeah, they don't breed them like this at Los Angeles. Dairy, real milk. Yeah, I'm not gonna get this with almond milk. No, I was raised a Christian. Any other Christians in here? Just like 2, that checks out, yeah. That's reasonable. I am still a Christian. And look, you guys, I'm doing my best to live like Jesus, right? Love God, love other people. That's what we're called to do in the Bible. I do find myself, though, constantly reminding people that nowhere in the Bible does it say anything about liking other people. Look, I know Jesus loved the whole world, but I don't think he liked a whole lot of people. Like at the most 12. And by the time he died, 11. May not be Christians, but they read the Bible. I read it. You read it. No, I grew up in a very big German Lutheran family. My dad was a pastor, and my mom a Lutheran school teacher, so naturally I became a comedian. And like a lot of Lutherans, I'll admit we were pretty rich in God's love and blessings. Poor in the money. We were so poor, we used to get bags of clothing from the families at our church. Like, we never went to Salvation Army because we were the Salvation Army. And everything was so nice, too. I remember getting really excited going into Sunday school in my new sweater. One of the rich kids came up and complimented me. She was like, "Hey, I love your sweater." I was like, "Thank you. Do you want it back?" You guys remember the Cosby Show? Yeah, I know it's a little bit of a touchy subject, but we're just characters. I remember one episode, Dr. Huxtable sat down with his daughter Vanessa, and he said to her, "You are not rich. Your mother and I are rich. You have nothing." You guys remember that? Yeah, I always wish my dad would have done something like that. Just sat us all down and said, "You are not poor. Your mother and I are poor. You have everything." No, I grew up in a big family, so my parents had 7 kids. A lot of us, yeah, they bred their own basketball team. And look, I liked growing up in a big family, and I do want kids someday, which surprises a lot of people in my own life. They're like, "Lizzie, you don't even like kids." "Oh no, I like your kids." Yeah. I'm not saying you're a bad parent, but your child's a monster. And look, I know everybody has their own ideas on how they'll raise children, right? Who's on board with hitting? Anybody? Oh yeah! Yeah, in the room. It's okay. I don't care what you do. I just wish people would stop using their own childhoods to justify how they're going to raise their children. Like, I have this neighbor that's always like, "My parents never hit me. I turned out pretty okay." Did you? I still don't know where you were January 6th. Didn't know what I would get in Guadalupe. You learn something every day. No, my parents hit me. Of course they did. They were church workers. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the phrase, "spare the rod, spoil the child." Yep, that's the phrase. It actually comes from the Bible. Proverbs 13:24 says, "He who spares the rod hates his son." That's what it says in the Bible. You know what I learned from that? My parents loved me. So much. No rod was spared. I even had my mouth washed out with soap. Anybody in here ever get that, the soap in the mouth? Yeah, do you remember what kind of soap was used? Zest? People remember. My mom used Ivory bar soap. Yep, and she would wipe down the sides of our mouths, scrub the tongue, and then make us bite down on it for a few minutes. Yeah, it was terrible. You know what though? That stuff worked. This thing is as clean as they come now. Guess you could say I turned out pretty okay. One of my sisters is actually a single mom to 2 kids, and she's incredible at it. I really don't know how she does it. And it's got me thinking about motherhood a little bit, but there's no way I'm doing that alone. Like, I definitely need a partner for that. Because kids aren't supposed to ruin a person's life. They're supposed to ruin 2 people's lives. 2 years ago, I lost my dad. I don't like to say that, because like, I didn't exactly lose him. Like, I know where he is. He's dead. I know, it's so dark. So that's how I grieve. It's my dad. Relax. People get pretty sensitive around the topic of death. I actually remember hanging out with a group of people shortly after he died, and there was this really obnoxious girl who made a comment in response to something someone said. She was like, "I'd rather die." And then she looked at me and goes, "I am so sorry." I just said to her, "It's really okay. I'd also rather you died." Shortly after he died, I also quit my job. I was ready to quit, but I will say, I have been the most happy when I'm unemployed. And then I started running out of money. And at that point, I did decide it was finally time to start looking for a husband. Yeah, as it turns out, I don't want a job. I want a man who has a job. I even prayed about it. I did. I said, Lord, if it is your will that I don't ever work again, please send a man into my life. You know what? He answered, you guys. After 4 months of praying that prayer, the good Lord sent me a job offer. Spiritual, he gave me a job. I don't know, ladies, are we exhausted? I'm tired. I am so tired of being an independent woman. You guys, it's exhausting. I think we need a Destiny's Child remix. All the women who are independent, throw your hands down to your sides. Take a break. You've done enough. It's tough. It's tough out here in these dating streets. None of you apparently are in them. Good for you. I'm very intentional when it comes to dating, which, as it turns out, men don't love to hear. Everyone's looking for something fun and casual. Sir, you are 42 years old. Okay? You want fun and casual? Go to Disneyland. Buy a jean jacket. Don't waste no time. I've also been told I can be a little intimidating, which I think is ridiculous. You guys don't think I'm intimidating, right? No. Right? I am working on being more approachable, though. I've been smiling more at people, making eye contact, and it's working. People are coming up to me, they are striking up conversation, and I do not like it. I also really think men need to work on their pickup lines. Okay? And this guy stopped me on the street recently, and he asked me how tall I am, so I told him I'm 6'2", and then he looks me up and down and goes, beastly. It's not a compliment. Just say hi. Hello works. And I feel like everyone's trying to love and basketball me too. They're like, let's play one-on-one. Let's not. No. And look, guys, I respect you for shooting your shot. I really do. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take, right? But some of you are missing 100% of the shots you are taking. When I played sports, I was inducted into both my high school and college athletic halls of fame. Thank you. Here's the thing though, you guys, I'm not married, I don't have kids, I've never bought a house. So, an induction is my moment to register for gifts. No? Okay. It's been 2 years, I'm still waiting on that blender. What can you do? No, I did play sports. People always assume because of my height I played sports. I'm like, no, it's because I was very good, but thanks for making that assumption. I get it though. I don't know if you guys know this. According to Google, the average female in the United States is actually 5'4", and she weighs 170 pounds. Yeah. I am 6'2", and I weigh 210 pounds, putting me well above the average male in the United States. Does, however, make me a perfect size of a Major League Baseball player. No, I love being tall, I really do, but I will admit it can be challenging. Like, airplanes are especially difficult for me. I don't know if you guys know this, most airlines charge an additional $90 to sit in the exit row for extra legroom. I'm sorry. Extra legroom seats should be free for those of us with extra leg. Even my luggage gets better treatment than I do. If it doesn't fit in the overhead bin, they offer to check it for free. When I clearly don't fit in my seat, nobody offers me anything for free. First, they charge me $90, but then, on top of that, they require a verbal yes, that I am ready, able, and willing to assist the entire plane in the event of a crash landing. Oh, suddenly I'm paying to work. If I give you $90, that $90 says I'm the first one on this plane. it really hard finding things to fit me. I have to do a lot of my shopping online just so I can find things in my size. You know, shoes, clothes, men. Just as long as they offer free returns. I have an idea, you guys, okay? I think we need height sections in dating. Hear me out, okay? A little audience participation. I want you guys to raise your hand. If you are under 5'7", put your hand up in the air. Okay, under 5'7". Yeah, look around the room. Good, you guys are short. Date amongst yourselves. 5'7" to 5'11", put your hands up. 5'7", 5'11", yeah. Good, you guys are average. Date other average people. 6 feet and above, you are tall, please come to me, okay? I'm here trying to breed some athletes. I have a friend who's always raving about dating short men, and she is so proud of herself, too. She's like, I love dating short men. They're so much fun. My ex, he's 5'4". I'm a hero. You're 5'6". Okay. One of the last guys I dated was 5'8", which is 6 inches shorter than me.
Damn.
Do you know what that makes me? A superhero. I don't know. I don't understand these women under 5'5" dating these men over 6 feet tall. That's a long-distance relationship. What are you doing? I do get it, though, from the male perspective. Ladies, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. If you're that short and he's that tall, he can't see you. I'm going to start that joke over because I oh my gosh, I can't believe I did that. Okay, I want you guys to pretend you didn't hear that joke, and I'm going to tell it the way it's actually going to be done. Oh my gosh, I can't believe, okay. Ladies. I'm going to let you in on a little secret. If you're that short and he's that tall, he can't hear you. Yeah, we know men hate listening. When he's up there, he doesn't hear a word you're saying. I know because I have to squat down just to hear my short friends. I know, and short men get so upset that nobody wants to date them. It's just not true, okay? Like for me, most of the time, I just don't see them.